The claim was made. People are eating cats
Immigrants.
and dogs. Immigrants are eating cats and dogs. Let's look at the clip.
Talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country.
The genesis of it is that there was a Facebook post in the Springfield community or whatever, in a group. On the group, it said, I hear from my neighbor's daughter's friend. It was like my neighbor's daughter's friend says that the Haitians are eating cats or eating pets. That's one. Two is a viral video. A video goes viral of a black woman who was arrested for eating a cat. Okay, but it turns out that that video did not take place in Springfield, Ohio, and she's an American citizen. She is not Haitian.
So it's actually the native-born people who are eating the cats.
So there was a woman who was arrested, but she was not a Haitian migrant. She's an American citizen.
Yeah.
This is the same thing that happened in the UK with, the Islam.
Muslim
and it wasn't.
It was a Christian.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead. So let's play this. What we got?
So this is from the town hall, and this isn't the dogs thing, which is the craziest claim, but this is like a kind of a Bryson Gray type of character in Springfield, Missouri, and this is the thing.
Okay.
Sitting up there in Susa, like I really challenge you guys to get out here and do something. These Haitians are running into trash cans.
They're running into what does that mean?
I think they're just driving poorly.
What are we talking about?
I think he's just mad.
They're just driving bad, just running in a trash can?
Yeah, I think he's just
Or
mad.
are they on jogging and running in a trash? Like, what does that mean?
Like literally running or like driving in the trash can? Big difference.
Buildings, they're running into, they flipping cars in the middle of the streat.
Making it up as he goes.
I don't know how, like, y'all can be comfortable with this. Like, I don't know, like, who's getting paid from it. I honestly feel like someone's getting paid from it in the background. You got a bunch of people on a bus getting dropped off at a gas station to come down here. I know a single mom that FaceTimed me this morning at the welfare office that really need something. And it's nothing but immigrants over there. They're in the park grabbing up ducks.
Now, if you're an American citizen and you need services that are legally afforded to you, and you go there and there's non-citizens ahead of line and you getting services, that's insane.
That's actually crazy.
That's whack. And everyone should be able to say that's not right. You can't take care of folks and migrants if you can't take care of your own people, right? Now,
and a citizenship should be at least like the fast pass at Disneyland, right?
Sure.
They can still be in line. We can debate that later. But like if you pull up and you got a citizenship, you should at least have that separate roped off area where you get to the front and it lets you in first.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, okay. So, and again, we're going to really try. Some of you guys are like, you don't understand, Ruslan. They're eating ducks. Okay, we're going to really try to go down this thing. Now, the claim that Trump made was in Springfield, they are eating cats and dogs.
Yep.
That is what he said. The migrants are eating cats and dogs, the Haitian migrants. That was the claim he made.
Yep.
Is that true, yes or no? Okay, because you can't jump out the window and make a sloppy claim like that and then not be true.
Yes.
Really need something. And it's nothing but immigrants over there. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them.
Now that part seems true, right? Someone had a duck.
I think there's definitely this photo.
So that definitely looks like a Haitian man.
Yep.
And it definitely looks like
a duck.
A duck.
That is not from the grocery store.
So someone's eating ducks.
Like that one seems more believable too, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, who hasn't gone to the local pond
and grabbed a duck
and wondered about hunting at least, like, oh, this is interesting that there's kind of like a food source here that we just acknowledge that we can't have. But in another country or even another state, even
yes, okay,
people are hunting that.
Yeah. Now go back to his video because we got other videos we gotta look at.
Yeah.
Eating them and it's going to get bigger and it's only going to get worse. And y'all sitting up there in these chairs, all y'all need to get out here and do something. Y'all making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Y'all need to put on a t-shirt and some Crocs, and then y'all need to come out here in these streets and y'all need to go out here and I'm out here before the police is. Like, y'all need to do something, bro. Y'all really got to stand on business. Y'all getting paid all this money.
Let's go.
Just to wear a suit and sit in a chair. I think it's crazy, bro. That's where he cooking from, and that's what they do.
All right.
That's great.
We gotta look deeper into the Crocs and the ducks. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Kathy. There's actually a video of a woman getting arrested for eating a cat in Ohio. Also, when are you booking your flights to Haiti? Okay.
So I think that this is someone's response, but the video does not support claims about Haitians in any way. In reality, the video depicts a real incident involving the arrest of an American citizen, not a Haitian immigrant, in Canton, not Springfield, Ohio. The video concerns an August 16th incident involving a woman named Alex Farrell, which is pretty funny, Farrell. like a wild.
Yep. Hold on real quick. Someone's saying that's not a Haitian man. I didn't say an objective statement as a Haitian man. I said that can be a Haitian man with a duck. If I said that was I don't know what ethnicity he is or if he's from the Caribbean.
This looks like an Irish cop.
Right? Like, I don't know. I'm saying there's claims that Haitians are eating animals, and there was a guy that looks like he could have been Haitian with a duck in his hand.
He's Haitian passing.
Okay. Now, maybe he's not Haitian, but
we'll figure it out right
he's
here.
carrying a duck, fam. Okay. This is how these stories spread. Is you take a little bit of truth, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then you got the daggone Republican, guy who's running for president talking about they're eating cats and dogs in Springfield.
Yeah.
Okay. We're trying to get to the bottom of this. Goodness gracious. Bear with me. Gosh.
Another piece of purported evidence of the claim of widespread Haitian goose killing in Springfield concerned a single image of a black man carrying a dead Canada goose. Like the
So
body
it wasn't a duck.
It was a goose?
So not only was it not a Haitian man, it was a goose.
Well, it could be a Haitian man. We're not sure. We just know it's a black man.
Okay.
Like the body cam footage used as evidence for Haitian cat killing, however, this image does not come from Springfield. The photo can be found in a Reddit thread about Columbus, Ohio. Okay. It does seem like there's a lot of craziness going on in Ohio that we're acting like isn't valid anymore because it's not in Springfield. I was like, that state's not that big.
Yeah.
The photo can be found. Okay. It was posted at least 1 month earlier than the viral claims. There is no evidence that the individual had any connection to Haiti. Further purported evidence comes from conspiracy influencers providing on-the-ground coverage from Springfield, in which alleged residents are complaining about the Haitian population.
What was the claim made by Donald Trump on that debate stage? What was the claim made, everybody?
They're eating cats and dogs.
Migrants in Springfield, Ohio are eating cats and dogs.
Mm-hmm.
There has been no evidence of migrants eating cats and dogs. There has been a woman who is a citizen of America who in a different part ended up eating a cat, which is dark and crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there was a man walking with a goose.
Yeah.
Not in the part that the president talked about.
Yes.
That is, you sound like a crazy person.
Yeah.
When you're saying this on the biggest stage, you sound crazy.
Oh, yeah. And not to mention, you're fumbling actual opportunities to talk about a real problem.
Right.
This lady right here, if you can cut here, this lady is drops like the actual facts and knowledge without like proposed
Let's
like
check
ideas.
her out. Let's check her out.
I was looking at the giant holes in some of our buildings. I noticed all of the old familiar spots bearing new signs in an unfamiliar language. I watched as groups of strangers walked around the city like lost tourists, and it was like a punch in the gut. A terrible sadness came over me, and I began to cry. I immediately started to think back to when I was little, walking from my grandma's house on South Fountain through downtown and all the way to Snyder Park. I feel like we have been invaded by some sort of pest. I'm angry that my friends and family are packing up and moving away. I'm angry that foreigners are using up the resources that were set up for the Americans that reside here. I'm angry that another country's flag was being flown in our city. I'm angry when I see our businesses and recreational areas littered with garbage left by people that do not know or understand our laws and culture and are making no attempt to learn about.
Hold on. That's kind of a crazy generalization. Haitians just don't know how to put stuff in the trash.
No, I think there's like a massive uptick in like littering and garbage piling up in Springfield.
Okay.
I think this is like some of the more verifiable claims.
Okay. Go ahead.
And let me be clear, this is not about race. This is about people being given the privilege of coming here from another country and having no respect for our people, our land, or our life's work. People living their life here the way they did in Haiti, angry, stealing, polluting, living in filth, and acting like animals.
Oof.
These are not civilized people.
Oof.
That's the
Living in
Midwest.
containers-
That I don't know, man.
That's a Midwest.
That's a Midwest, but that's a hasty generalization. Like
Yeah.
all of these folks pissing bottles and just just throw their trash out. No one knows how to put anything in a trash can.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
Well, you think?
Come on,
I think
fam.
what the problem is that this is a town of I think about 45,000 people, and they got 15,000 Haitian immigrants.
Is that are those real numbers?
Just about, yeah. I could fact check.
Let's look at those numbers because that does sound crazy. But I'm saying like these Haitian folks don't know how to put stuff in the trash and don't know how to use toilets and are just so uncivilized. It's crazy.
But if even 3,000 or 4,000 people were bust into a small city like that, like that's going to create massive change, even if 13,000 of them are doing great.
Our grocery stores, helping themselves to what's inside and throwing the rest onto the shelves and floors. Pulling off of the highway to publicly clean and gut the roadkill, lying there in front of anyone that passes by. Stealing animals from farmers and leaving their severed heads at the side of an old school where children play. Relieving themselves in public. Making some barbaric stew out of the birds that live in our park. This is insanity, and it has to stop. What will become of Springfield? Where will we be in 5 years? The thought terrifies me.
Anyways, so there's a lot of really upset.
let's look at what's going on in Springfield, because I am curious if there is a town of 45,000 people that gets 15,000 migrants. Where do these migrants come from? Who sent them there? You know what I mean? That is a very interesting thing. My macro point is still true. This man jumped out the window and in a debate where he should have been presenting himself why he's the better candidate, said that there's Haitians eating cats and dogs in Springfield, and we haven't been able to verify any of that.
100%.
Okay, so what do we see?
That's absolutely insane. So Springfield is a town of just under 60,000 people, and according to the 2020 census, and since then, an estimated 15 to 20,000 migrants have settled there looking for work, many of them from Haiti.
Okay.
So, and I would be curious as to why a lot of Haitians are ending up specifically in Springfield.
Springfield, Ohio, found itself at the center of a fraught election year issue, immigration. Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance claims that Haitian migrants in Springfield are, quote, draining social services and causing chaos. He's also repeated a baseless rumor, already debunked by city officials, about pets being abducted and eaten. A story
like, why is he tweeting this stuff?
Yeah, that's like,
what are you doing, bro? It just seems like they don't have, like...
You're dying on the wrong hill.
You're dying on the wrong hill. You're talking about the wrong things. I don't get it, man. Go ahead.
Media and Elon Musk online.
Over the last 4 years, Springfield has seen its small population grow by over 20%, driven almost entirely by immigrants. William Brangham recently went to Springfield to understand how the city is coping.
The sounds of Haitian Creole carrying across soccer fields, in grocery stores, in restaurants, dishing up the popular Haitian street food pâté côté. It's striking, hearing all this in the heartland of the United States, Springfield, Ohio. Springfield's a small blue-collar city with a familiar story. Much of the factory work left decades ago, and the residents followed. A community of more than 80,000 emptied out to less than 60. That is, until the last few years.
Our churches, we've seen new people.
In the pews?
Yes, absolutely.
Wes Babian was the pastor at First Baptist Church for almost 20 years.
For years, we've lost people, but you hope somebody else will come and take their place. That hasn't happened here.
Until now.
Because there are folks from Haiti who are coming to church.
Lucas Merzus, who, among his many other jobs, mans the soundboard for Sunday services, is one of those new Haitian members.
Why Springfield?
Of all places. Merzus, with his wife and daughter, were among the first Haitian families to arrive here in 2018.
I got a decent job when I was in Haiti, and then to make a difficult decision to leave, it wasn't easy.
The reason they left is their home country is disintegrating. Protests and increasing violence in the Caribbean nation culminated in the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse in 2021.
Yeah.
Since then, the country spiraled. Armed gangs currently control 80% of the capital, Port-au-Prince. Merzus is one of the estimated 731,000 Haitian immigrants now living in the United States.
I got my brothers and sisters. My mother is still living there. I'm always thinking about my family in Haiti.
Because of that violence, the U.S. granted what's called temporary protected status to Haitians in the U.S., giving them limited time permission to live and work here. TPS was then expanded by the Biden administration. Merzus says he came to Springfield for the same reason most Haitians did. He heard that housing was cheap and jobs were plentiful.
Okay, got it.
Look at that.
Okay. So I think, again, are there some of these folks that came over that aren't following some of the lands and doing some weird stuff? Probably.
Yeah.
Is it 20,000 of them overrunning a city and it's anarchy?
Yeah.
This is like, fam,
we need a Tyler Oliveira documentary on this.
I think he did one.
Did he?
I think so. Yeah, maybe we'll look at it tomorrow. This stuff, I promise you, you don't win anybody over with this.
You don't want to die on that.
I promise you, you don't win anybody over with this. Any reasonable sensible person that is actually like, oh, I don't really know. I'm trying to figure it out. Like we have to go and look at what the actual facts are. As people of faith, you cannot bear false witness. You cannot perpetuate nonsense.
There we go.
You cannot say lies. And it's not in your best interest to say people are eating cats and dogs in Springfield.
That's crazy.
It's not in your best interest. You turn everybody off, right? Because
mind you, if that was a real story and verifiable and was happening at a large scale,
yeah,
that would be that'd actually be a big win. If you're talking about unchecked migration and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like when it's not, you don't have any proof for it, and you don't have any of that. Like you sound insane, and no one believes you.
Yeah, and I think that's the part that people aren't factoring in. Why is eating animals even the main issue? Because it's a boogeyman thing. It's like these people are bad and they've overran the cities, and right, it's like
we're gonna turn your America into Haiti.
Yes.
So most people are really cool with the idea of immigrants coming and adopting to the culture, right? But there's a sect of America, whether it's valid or not, are scared of their culture having to shift to the immigration that's happening there.
Yeah.
So when there is a large influx of people, then they get spooked, right? And they're freaking out. But it's kind of like, hey man, they chose Springfield. Y'all didn't have anything going on there. All the factories are shut down. I'm curious what the jobs were. That's the interesting part. There must be some sort of,
it was. I mean, it's a lot of the car companies crashed, and a lot of that stuff was the factories that went overseas and all that kind of stuff. So it's super sad, man. And listen, like you can have like conspiracy theory brain rot, or you could actually point to real factual stuff on the ground. But we just sat here and went through all of the pieces for you guys. And some of you guys are still like, nope, I don't care what they're saying. The libs are sending the Haitians to eat the cats and dogs. They're being busted to eat the neighbors' cats and dogs. And that's just not true. That's just not true. That's not true. These folks came over because they were seeking asylum because of what happened in Haiti. America's always welcomed people in who are coming as refugees and fleeing war. That's always been our thing. Now you could talk about that not being a thing, or you don't believe that should be right. That's fine. And then why? And then like, are you opposed to Haitians coming over but not Ukrainians coming over? That would be my thing. Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video. Comment down below and let me know what you think. And be sure to check out this video that YouTube is recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right? I'll see you over there. Peace.